ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वर गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषाद्वै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओम्. Let there be peace, let there be peace and love amongst all the human beings of this universe. Let there be peace. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We have started the contemplation on the revision of the 12th chapter, that is the story of Bali. In this 12th chapter, we have seen the first topic, that is Bali Nirved, the rejection of Bali. The Bali, who was a king of Netherlands, he has ruled over the country for quite some time, and after getting fed up of these enjoyments and the pleasance, decided to contemplate on the essential being. And there, after getting dejected because of the world, he has understood that aversion in enjoyment, which were enjoyed in excess constantly, has only created problems in his life. So he started remembering all incidences in his life, and he remembered one advice given by his father that has been taken care in the second topic, that is Pita Updesh, the instruction by the father. His father name was Virochana, and he finally remembered what his father has told him. And it was a very nice message, but he ignored initially. He thought that his father is just like that telling because he wants him to be away from the world and he wants him to be with the divinity, and that's why his father is telling that. But when he now himself is experiencing his life after the passage of time, he has understood what importance was there of his father's message and why he has not followed his father's instruction earlier. But nevertheless, he has understood that now this is the right time which he should follow the father's message if he is interested in the liberation and to be happy forever. So, the example has been given of a king and his minister. That's what his father gave in example. And that king is a divine self, and wise minister is the mind. The means for the conquest of the mind would be indifferent towards the object. जो सब बाहर दिख रहा है उसके साथ अपने को indifferent होना है. That's what he has been understood from the story which his father has told him, and accordingly he is contemplated on that. And after contemplating, he understood that the all sadhana which has to be done, it has to be done by himself, and this will only begin with the inquiry. Adhyatma begins with the inquiry, that's what he has understood. And then the third topic which we are going to start today, that is Shukrena Updesh. He thought that he has remembered his father's advice, but let me again check that with the our Guru. Their demon's Guru was Shukracharya. So he goes to the Shukracharya and he asks what? 26 shloka. Koham tavat ayam kim sat atmityatma avalokinam पृच्छामि भार्गवं शुक्र इति ज्ञानात्तमागतं भार्गवं पूजयामास पादाभिवन्दनादिन्या. So what he says is, who am I really? What could be this self? Thus shall ask Shukra, the son of Bhrigu and the seer of the self. From such contemplation he worshipped Shukra, who has come there by saluting his feet and the like. 28. Tatha tatra samasina guru prapachya daityarat guru ko ham kime teva loka iti vada prabhu. Then the king of the demons, Bali, asked the preceptor, that is Shukra, who was sitting there, Teacher, who am I? And what are these words? Tell me this. So this question is coming from quite some time, every time, who am I? And what are these words? So again now it is a question of correcting the wrong notions. We have to correct our wrong notions, that's what has been said here. Now Shukracharya explains he being a guru in the 29th shloka. शुक्र उवाच बहुनात्र किमुत्तेन सारं संक्षेपता शृणु चित्तं चिदहमेते च लोकाचिदिति संग्रह. What is the use of telling much in this matter? Here the essence briefly. मैं आपको शॉर्ट में बता देता हूँ, संक्षिप्त में बता देता हूँ. You are pure intelligence, consciousness. I am pure intelligence. These words are also pure consciousness. Thus is the summary of truth. बहुनात्रे किमेत्र किमुक्तेन सारम संक्षिप्तता शृणु. Why I should tell you in more details? There's no point telling in more details. I'll tell you only very short. Chittam chidahamete च लोके चिदिति संग्रह. So chittam chidahamete. So you are pure consciousness, I am pure consciousness. These words are also pure consciousness. Thus is the summary of the truth. इति निश्चयमादाय विलोकय धीर्यता स्वयमेवात्मानम् अनन्तं पदमास्यति. Taking hold of such conviction, pursue the self, being conscious by the self, by the inner instrument perception, in your own person, your own person, with a shining clear intellect. You will attain to the eternal infinite abode of the state. You will attain that. If you keep on following that, then you will attain that. एव मुक्ता गते शुक्र सर्वं चिन्मात्रमेव हि इति भावनया ज्ञायं प्रशांत कलनागना भ्रातृदेय ज्ञानहीनो निर्मना शांत वासना बभूव वात दीपाभो बलिं प्राप्त महापदम. When Shukra departed, having said thus, Bali meditated with the conception that everything is indeed pure consciousness. Only with the multitude of comprehending, subdued, berate of the meditator meditating and meditation, devote of the thinking mind, with his mental impression extinguished, with the great abode of pure consciousness obtained, was shining like the lamp in the windless place. So how is the lamp in the windless place? वो एकदम शांत रहता है, जहाँ है ये नहीं एकदम उसकी ज्योत एकदम स्थिर रहती है, वैसा इसका भी हो गया. He has attained that stage by Prapta Mahapadam. He has got that position because of his meditated and meditation. It's all got dissolved into the one consciousness. Shloka number 33. Nirvikalpa samadhane chiram stitva samuttita rajakaryani sarvani samvaghadata sa yathakramat. Having remembered for a long time in deep meditation, self and being consciousness without the distinction of the knower, known and knowledge, and having risen, he performed all the duties of king in order. So when he came out of this knower, known and knowledge, there is no triputi there, and after that he performed all the duties as a king. That is, he is a king of Netherlands. He was doing all the duties of king as it is, but then now he has touched that infinity. He has touched that consciousness. So nothing to do, nowhere to go. He has understood that it is a divine play which is going on. So likewise, he has understood. Then 34 shloka. Apadam sampadam chaiva samadrushteva pashyati nasmeti na vodeti tat pradnya sukada dukkhayo. He sees only with equal vision misfortune and good fortune. His understanding or intellect neither rises nor falls in pleasure or pain. That means apadam. If he has some problem somewhere and all that, he says, okay, it is a haricha. If he has always been happy, tranquil, contented, peaceful, cheerful, and relaxed and cool, it is harikrupa, sampadam. Apadam sampadam cheva samadrushteva pashyati. He keeps the same feeling for that. And nasmeti na vodeti tat pradnya sukha dukkhayo. So when there is a sukha or dukkha, nothing, his mind doesn't get disturbed. Eshu pradesheshu mano majjati balavat tebbe samudhyate tadri tatve niyojayat. This is a very important shloka. Wherever the places The mind sinks into like a boy. Let one attach it to the truth, divinity, reality, self, Bhagwan Ramesha Paramons, Ram, Krishna, whatever you say, having lifted it from such places. When this mind goes into the bazaar, when it goes into the world, you bring back that mind and put it to the divine feet. Maybe if your Ishtadevat is Bhagavan Ram, you should put it there. If your Ishtadevat is Ram, put it there. If it is your Ishtadevat is Allah, put it there. So what it said, Yeshu Yeshu Pradesheshu Mano Manjati Balavat. What happens is the mind moves like a Balavat. It goes like the boy. Anywhere it will go. Boy goes anywhere because he doesn't know where to go. So it goes similarly, mind doesn't know where to go. Mind keeps on going. So that's why we have been telling continuously, mind your mind. And what is mind your mind? Mind your mind means mind should be focused on the divinity, not on the worldly things, not only samsara. Let the samsara remain like he is now doing all the activities as king. He has to punish some people, he has to reward some people, do all the works of the kingship. He is doing that, but happily because he knows that he is that divinity. Divinity transcendent, immanent, one without second divinity. He is that. He is understood that. So likewise, it has been understood. Now next shloka 36. Evam abhisyata abhyasat mano mattama jangamam nibaddha sarva bhavena param shayodhi gamyate. The supreme good is obtained by one practicing spiritual discipline, restraining the mind that is like a mad elephant in every manner or with all the heart. So we have to practice this spiritual practice means what? We have to restrain this mind. Mind goes where? Mind goes wherever like a mad elephant. Everywhere, everything it will like to hear. And it will try to create duality after duality, duality after duality. It never stops. So what has to be done? You have to bring it back again and again, like child's mind goes here and there. Similarly, you have to bring that mind back to this position. So a person who is able to look upon apadas, that is a problem of life, and sampadas, that is positive aspect of the life, by equanimity of life, then we can say that he is following a spiritual practice. Absolute is Paramatma, rest all is relative. So we have to live in this world in such a way that no impressions are created by mind, whether of the success or of the failure. Succeeded means Hari Icha, Hari Krupa. Failed means Hari Icha. So learn to endure what cannot be cured. Learn to enjoy. Enjoy every defeat, enjoy every failure. This is possible if we learn from each and every experience of our life. When we are tuned with the divine, we will never fail in the life. It is something like this. Ocean is a water, wave is a water, clouds are water, icebergs are water, meaning water alone is appearing in different forms. Exactly pure consciousness is alone real, appearing in multiplicities as upadhis of the names and forms. We are all living in our conviction. Like this has a firm conviction in life, and we have to change our conviction. I cannot be body under any condition. So what is that? Because of names and forms, consciousness is called as world. Because of Maya, the consciousness is called as Ishvara. Because of Anandamaya Kosh, the consciousness is called as Pran. Because of the subtle body, the consciousness is called as Jiva. Because of the gross body, the consciousness is called as somebody or man or woman. Meaning only one consciousness is ultimate. This we have to recognize. Everything is consciousness. That's what has been said even in the earlier shloka when Shukra tried to answer his question, who am I? He said, I am pure consciousness, you are pure consciousness, the whole world is pure consciousness, that is the summary. That's all. So that should become our lifestyle. We should accept world as it is. We don't react. Don't hold on to anything illusion. It's all illusion after illusion. This formless, uncreated, unchanging, unending is the ultimate truth in which finite I disappear. We have to train ourselves not to involve in logic, not to involve in the arguments. Be quiet. We are not responsible for the whole world. Life becomes beautiful. Then you are with yourself, will merge into yourself. It is a conscious blissful self what we are seeking. Disappeared mind is none other than the consciousness. Everything is consciousness, then everything is quiet and prashanta. Seer is not created, heaven is not created. So, How to keep mind in the silence? Don't do meditation. Live in the meditation. In the deep sleep, mind dissolves in Prakriti. In contemplation, mind dissolves in consciousness. When you wake up in the morning, what happens is you get attached with the body identification and the samsara begins. So hold on to this unchanging substratum supporting all illustrations of the related existence. So what is happening is all everything is happening, but it is all supported by that one Almighty. Maybe we may call as Bhagavan Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, which come in the form of Namrup, but otherwise he was a divine only. So what is that? Mind is like a mirror, rejects nothing, reflects everything, retains nothing. Mirror is living always in the present. Let our mind be like that kind of mind. This kind of mind is a pure mind. So what has been told in the story of the Bali, Bali Nirved or father's advice or Shukra's advice is telling only one thing. The story of Shukra, the Bali is through which we are getting the guidance for a spiritual path. And what has been told here is it is all divine. And when you know that it is all divine, then what happens is the mind is full with the ambrosial fluids, Sudhadravve. And what we become is Spruhayane Yathamana. Then subsequently we come to the truth that the mind is really conquerable. We can conquer the mind. And how the mind is conquered? Only by the gateway of liberation, contentment, tranquility, inquiry, and holy company. Any one of this or combination of this we can use so that we'll be always at peace. With this, we have completed chapter number 12. We will be doing the revision of chapter number 13 tomorrow onwards. With this prayers, Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tatsat Sri Ramachandra Arpanamastu. Submitting the fruits, divine fruits of this meeting to the holy place of Sri Ram.